and welcome to the CDO Magazine interview series. My name is Ravi Shankar. I'm the Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer and at Denodo, and we are partnering with CDO Magazine, MIT, CDO IQ, and the International Society of Chief Data Officers in a series of interviews. And today I have the pleasure of talking to France Grenot. She is the Director of IT Data Enterprise for Customer and Commercial at Southwest Airlines. France, it's very nice to talk to you today.
Very nice to talk to you, Ravi. Very happy to be here and share a little bit about Southwest Airlines with the CDO magazine.
Awesome. So I'm really interested in your role or experience in the management of the customer data specifically, now that you're managing both people like us as well as the commercial side. So what kind of technologies do you have in place to gain what you call as the single or a 360-degree view of the customer?
Yeah, that's my team would be so glad you're asking that question, Ravi, because they are very proud to be able to serve the enterprise with those data, so and to build that 360 view of the customer. So really complementary. So first, and again, I want to talk again about the partnership with our call centers and with our ground operations agent, because they are giving us requirements, right? They know what they need to know about the customer to service them the best. And they also know what they don't want to discover by talking to the customer, like, oh, I've been on a disruption, et cetera, et cetera. We want to provide that data to them right away. So they can service them the best. So to do so, you know, Ravi, how a company, our website dates from 1995 when the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, you know. So it's been a while now, and our technology is all over the place, like a lot of big tech shops, you know. So we take data from files, from APIs, from events, and combine all of that, store all of that, join all of that, and serve it back. So what we want to do really is move, and we are starting to move towards this event-driven architecture, where most of those data are coming to us through events. Definitively will be easier to join all of that data. Then we are serving that data to our call centers apps, to our ground operation apps, etc. Everybody who really needs it through APIs. Here again, we are moving towards more real-time streamings, etc., so that the data can be even more accessible. So that's really where we are in terms of our technology in this customer view.
Gotcha. All right. So it looks like you're enabling real-time with the event-driven architecture. And I would like to bring up an analogous question. So given your background in the enterprise architecture side, your thoughts on logical architectures like data virtualization, which also kind of bring together the data across these disparate sources and deliver it in real time to consumers like your call centers. So any thoughts, experience that you have had in the logical architecture side?
Yes, it's nice that I have kind of both view, right? Architecture and delivery. My architecture mind, because I guess when you're an enterprise architect, you stay an enterprise architect somehow, really loves the concept. And the data virtualization concept, you know, to accelerate really self-service is really important. Now, today, I'm also dealing with the reality, right? And the resources able to build those things. So for us, it's important to balance. And the reality is also lots and lots of different technologies. And lots of different data coming from many sources. So I think our approach right now at Southwest is going towards this self-service visualization, but we also need to make sure, so data lake, data warehouse, and visualization tools, right? We are partnering with some of our more tech-savvy business folks too, because they also have a need, right? Like data science folks. And so all of those colleagues need a little bit more than just that. And there, what we are doing is to answer those bigger needs. I would say we are providing them direct access to some data platforms, and we embed data engineers in those teams so that they can access the data that way too. So really kind of two approaches here on our side.
Well, it was very nice talking to you, Franz, and great insights. And thanks for sharing them with us.
Thank you, Ravi. Always a pleasure sharing about my awesome company, Southwest. So, and especially when it comes to data for the CDO magazine. So thank you very much, Ravi.
Sure. And for the audience out there, please visit the cdomagazine.tech for additional interviews. Thank you all.